Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. So in this video we'll cover part B of GST. In part B of GST we'll cover the examples from 7 to 15. And apart from example, we'll again try to revisit the concept where we have dealer, manufacturer, customer, what is input GST, output GST and tax liability, because going ahead all the problems are around these concepts only. So let's get started. So who is dealer? Dealer is someone who sells goods to customer, right? And to sell goods to customer, dealer has to buy from someone, right? So that someone can be manufacturer, right? That someone can be wholesaler, right? And that someone can be some other dealer also, right? What dealer is doing here, he's doing a business, right? So we'll buy a good from any one of the and then sell it to customer and make a profit. So suppose this dealer, right, he buys a pen of 100 rupees from manufacturer, right, and then he's making a profit of 50 rupees and selling it to customer for the price of 150 rupees, right? So this is clear, right? Dealer is someone who resell goods to customer. So for dealer, input GST will be how much? 100, 5, right? So 5 rupees. Output GST is how much? 150, 500, right? 0, 0, 3 to 7.5, right? So his output GST is more. Why? Obviously because selling price is 150, right? So on that 150 is eating the GST, right? So there will be a tax liability which he has to pay directly to government, right? If you see here, he got 7.5 from the customer and he has already paid 5 rupees to manufacturer, right? So 2.5 is the extra tax which he is gaining from the customer. So this he has to pay directly to the government, right? And one more point, the 5 rupees which he is giving to manufacturer, that manufacturer has to pay to government, right? Because dealer is buying from manufacturer, so dealer is paying to manufacturer, but in return manufacturer will pay this 5 rupees to government, right? And here there is a tax liability of dealer also. Why? Because he is paying 5 rupees to manufacturer as a GST tax, but then he is getting 2.5 rupees as an extra tax, right? Because his selling price is more. So this 2.5 this dealer will pay to government directly, right? So this is tax liability. Going ahead, all these concepts will be required and please keep all this handy. So here comes example number 7, right? So the printed price of an EC is 4,500. The wholesale allows a discount of 10% to a dealer. So wholesaler is selling to a dealer and then dealer is selling to a customer at 4% discount. So see here, wholesaler is giving the discount of 10% to dealer, right? So actually dealer is getting it on a lesser price and then dealer is selling at a 4% discount. So 6% discount dealer is keeping in his pocket, which is his profit, right? And the GST is 18%. It's very straightforward. There is no doubt on that. Okay, it's an easy questions. Just try to focus yourself. Okay, so there are 3 questions at the part of this question, right? The amount paid by dealer to central and state government. The amount, just focus here. The amount dealer is paying to central and state government, not the whole GST is talking about. It's talking about the tax liability of the dealer, right? So we'll go through this. So here 3 parties are involved: manufacturer, dealer and customer, right? So manufacturer has marked the price at 45,000, selling it to dealer at a discount of 10%, dealer selling it to customer at a discount of 4%, dealer is selling it for a 4% discount, right? GST here is 18%, right? We'll see. So the selling price, right? Selling price for manufacturer will be cost price of cost price of dealer, right? So what will be the selling price? Selling price will be 45,000 and 10%, right? So discount will be 4,500 rupees. So if you see here, right? So selling price is how much? 40,500, right? Because in 45,000 there is a discount of 4,500. So selling price is 40,500, right? This is the selling price of them for the manufacturer, and selling price means like the cost price of dealer, right? So dealer will pay here 9% CGST and 9% SGST, right? So 9% of 45,000 is 3640 and 9% of 40,500 is 3640, right? So CGST for dealer is 3645 and SGST for dealer is 3645 because both are 9%, right? Now what happened? He's selling this to customer, right? So dealer, so actually this is the input GST for dealer. Input CGST for dealer is 3645, right? Input SGST for dealer is 3645. Now dealer is selling this to customer at a discount of 4%, right? So if you see here, right, dealer is selling this. So selling price of selling price for dealer is 45,000 minus discount of 4%, right? So that is 43,200. So actually he bought it for lower price, that was 40,500. So taxes were lower. Now he's selling it for a bit higher price. So taxes will be a bit more, right? So if you see here, taxes are a bit more, right? Because now my selling price is higher. So taxes are 388. So output tax, if you say output tax, is how much? 3888, right? So input tax was 3645. I mean, if you say output CGST and output tax SGST, output tax is 388. So his output tax is bit more, right? So then his tax liability will be calculated, and this tax he will pay directly to government. How much? 3888 minus 3645. So if you see here, see, this is the tax liability for CGST. This is the tax liability for S, because he is getting 240 rupees extra, right? So this he will pay directly to government, central government. This, because this anyway is selling to manufacturer. This anyway he's paying to manufacturer. The manufacturer will pay to government, but dealer will pay this much to your government. Now the question second was, the amount received by central government and state government under GST, the amount of tax. So how much tax government is receiving? Simple. tax is 388, right? Final government is receiving how much tax? 388, right? The final consumer, what he is paying, right, on this amount. So final tax which government is receiving is this. See, dealer paid this to manufacturer, but manufacturer will ultimately pay this to government, right? So same thing, dealer pays this to manufacturer, he will give to SGST. This extra tax which dealer got, dealer will pay. So this, what manufacturer is paying, this what dealer is paying, is a tax liability which government is getting it, right? The third part was the total amount inclusive of tax paid by customers. So it's very easy. I mean, see, the cost was 43200, right? Because this is the selling price, right? If you see here, see, 4% discount, mark price was this, 4% discount, so it was 43200. So this is the amount. Then you add your CGST for the customer, which is 388, then SGST 3888, right? So how much is the cost? Cost is 50976. I'm not calculating because already has been done, right? So cost of AC 43200, CGST, SGST paid by customer. This is the final cost. I hope this is clear. So here comes our 8th example. So what is the 8th example? A retailer buys a TV from a manufacturer. So retailer buys means cost price of retailer is 25,000 rupees. He marks the price 20% above his cost price. So cost price for dealer is 25,000, but he marked up the price 20% above, right? So 20% above he marked the price. So 30,000 marked price he did, right? So marked price will be how much? 30,000. Straightforward, no brainer. Okay. Consumer cost price of TV inclusive. How much consumer is paying? So on this marked price he is giving 12%. No, on this marked price he is giving discount of how much? 10%, right? To consider 10% discount. So he is giving 3,000 discount on this, right? So this is the selling price. So cost price is 25,000, marked price is 30,000, right? And selling price is 30,000. He is giving 10% discount, right? So 3,000 discount he is giving. So 27,000 is the selling price, right? On this selling price there is a GST of 12%. So if GST of 12%, that means 6% is your central GST, 6% is a straight GST, right? So we'll calculate this. So GST is how much? We'll calculate CGST, 27,000 of 6%. Same thing they have done here, 1620. And same is SGST because also 6%, right? So consumer cost price will be how much? 27,000 is the price, then 1620 is the CGST, 1620 is SGST. So it's how much? 30,240. 30,240. This is the selling price of the dealer, which has a discount of 3,000 rupees. Then this is the CGST, SGST. Third, the GST paid by retailer to central state government. Then the tax liability, because retailer will anyways pay his GST to manufacturer, and manufacturer will pay to government, but still since he's getting more GST, so that GST tax liability has to pay to government directly. So his input GST we have to calculate. Input GST will be how much? See, if you see, right, this is the cost price for the manufacturer, right? So on cost price 6%, 1500. So actually he's paying 1500 rupees as a GST to manufacturer, and consumer is paying him more GST, right? Because the cost price here is 27,000, right? So here GST is more, so the difference he will pay to government. So tax liability which he will pay to government is 1620 minus 1500. 120. So 120 he will pay to central, and 120 he will pay to this, he will pay to state, this he will pay to central. So 240 he will pay total tax liability, because rest anyways he has paid to manufacturer. If I see here, right, 1500, right, 1500 GST dealer has paid to manufacturer, and manufacturer will ultimately pay that to government. But 120 rupees GST which more he is earning, that he has to pay to government. That is his tax liability. So always remember, whenever there is a question that how much dealer is paying directly to government, it means the difference of input and output tax, the tax which he has to pay to government, the tax liability which dealer is having. Now here comes our example number 9, right? So the printed price of a carpet is, printed price or marked price is 2500 rupees. A wholesaler in West Bengal buys the carpet from manufacturer. Okay, so there is a manufacturer, there is a wholesaler, right? There is a wholesaler, and then there is a buys printed price, and the source sells the carpet to retailer. Okay, retailer is there. So three parties are there, is no end customer. Okay, so there is a manufacturer, a wholesaler in Bengal. So he is in West Bengal, right? Buys a carpet from manufacturer. Manufacturer is in Maharashtra. So because it is intra-state, right? So IGST will come into picture, and in IGST there is no component of state tax. It's whole belong to central government, right? And then discount 2%, and then sell Bihar. Retailer is from Bihar. Okay. So this is the printed price. Wholesaler buys the carpet. Okay, so 12% discount wholesaler buys, and then the wholesaler sells the carpet to retailer. Okay, it is the discount. Okay, and then wholesaler sell it to retailer at a profit of 32% or above the mark price. This is the mark price. Okay, so wholesaler sell it to retailer above mark price by 32%. Wholesaler get it from manufacturer at a discount of 12%, right? The price inclusive of GST which wholesaler, so the price which wholesaler is paying it inclusive of GST. So what is the price? This is the price. Why? Because 12% discount he is getting. So this is the cost price. So cost price of wholesaler is 2200. In this 2200 there is a GST of 5%. That is 1110. So this will be 2200 plus 110. How much? 2310, right? If I see here 2310, right? 2310. This is the price which wholesaler bought it, include under GST, because it's just including tax. So my cost price plus my taxes, right? So I hope it's clear. We'll go to the second part of this problem. Second part of the problem says the price inclusive of tax at which retailer bought. So this guy bought inclusive of GST, right? The price including GST at which retailer bought the carpet. So retailer bought the carpet at what price? Because this sold him to 30% above mark price. So my mark price was this, then 32% profit he is making. So if you see here, see 32% profit is making. So this is the cost price. So cost price CP for retailer is 3300, and then in 330 is a tax of 5%. These are tax of 5%. That is 165, right? So the price, what is the price? Okay, 3300 plus 165. So if you see here, 330165. So it is 3465. This is the price at which retailer bought it. Sorry. Uh, Second part, the price at which retailer bought it. So what is the price at retailer bought it? 3465. This is the price of retailer bought it. Then third part was, my notepad is not working properly. It's just going around like crazy. Third is the tax GST paid by wholesaler to government. Okay, so tax liability of wholesaler is asking. Tax liability of wholesaler. So input tax for wholesaler and output tax. So we know, right? Input tax for wholesaler was 110, right? Output tax for wholesaler was 165. So wholesaler paid 110 to the manufacturer, and it got a tax of 165 from the retailer, right? So tax liability will be how much? 55. 55 is the tax liability which wholesaler has to pay to government. So if I go down, I will show you the same thing. See, output tax, what he is getting from retailer. Input tax, what he is getting from the, what he is paying to manufacturer. 55, right? So we'll move to the fourth part. Fourth part, tax received by central government, right? So tax received by central government is how much? Tax received by central government 165 rupees only, right? Total tax 165, right? So I mean, you know, right? Whatever retailer is paying, that is the last tax which government is getting. That is 165, right? So final price is my 165, right? Or you can say, okay, 110 is the input plus 55, what the tax liability. So it's 165 is the total tax. So total tax being paid to government is 165. If you see here, right? Tax under GST central government. IGST received from manufacturer, IGST received from wholesaler. Here comes our example number 10. Okay. So a dealer in UP. So there is a dealer in UP who buys an article from 30,000 from a shopkeeper in UP. So there is a wholesaler, there is a retailer. Okay. Both are in UP. He is also in UP. So dealer in UP buys an article from, okay, so basically he's a dealer. Okay, dealer. So there is a dealer. There is a dealer in UP who buys an article for 30,000 from wholesale in UP. Then he sells to consumer. That consumer is in Gujarat. Okay, that consumer is in Gujarat, a profit of 8%. So cost price of dealer is how much? 30,000 rupees. Okay, so what is tax paid by wholesaler to government? Wholesaler to government. How much is the tax? It's simple. 30,000 into 12 on 100. So if you see, right, it's straightforward. 1800, because he's, okay, so basically what is been done here, they have calculated CGST and SGST independently. We'll do the same thing. So 1800 rupees he will pay as CGST and SGST. So tax would be, okay, 1800 as CGST, 1800 GST. Then the tax paid by dealer to government, dealer, tax liability for dealer. So what will be the tax liability? Output tax minus input tax. So we'll calculate the output tax. So output tax will be how much? Because the dealer is selling this article at a profit of 8%, right? So at a profit of 8%, if you see here, so 30,000 is the mark price. On that 30,000, 8% is the profit. So profit is making 24%. So actual selling price would be 30,000 plus 2,400, right? So it's 32400. On this he will pay the GST. How much? 32400 into 12%, right? It's like 388, 388, right? So 388 is the output price. Input price is 3600. So this is the amount he will pay to central government because it is IGST, right? Out, right? Output IGST is 3800, and this is the, so tax paid to government is how much? 288. First is IGST because because he's paying to Gujarat, he's saying in Gujarat, so it would be IGST. So he will pay to, wholesaler will pay to government, central government. The amount which consumer pays for the article is simple. Since he is buying good for 32400, on that there is a tax of this, so 36288, which is the total amount consumer pays. Okay, here comes some example number 11th, right? So here we'll get the new concept, that is tax credit. So have a look on this carefully. So a shopkeeper is in Rajasthan, buys an article of 40,000 from wholesaler in Delhi. So there is a wholesaler in Delhi and there is a shopkeeper in Rajasthan, right? So shopkeeper buys an article for 40,000 rupees, right? 40,000, and this shopkeeper sell it to consumer Rajasthan only at a profit of 25%. GST is 18%. So the price of the article inclusive of tax which shopkeeper bought it. So shopkeeper will buy it for how much? This is the printed price. Then 18% GST, 7,200. It's very straightforward, right? 18%. So this is done. Then the second point. Second point is what? The amount under which shopkeeper give to central government. How much central shopkeeper is paying to central government, right? So we had wholesaler, we had shopkeeper, and then customer, right? So wholesaler pays this. This is clear, right? That the price that inclusive what it has bought it, right? So 40,000 plus tax, 47,200, the whole. So now the amount, it's a bit tricky, second part, okay? The amount paid by shopkeeper to government, so there was a wholesaler was in Rajasthan, okay. Wholesaler was in Rajasthan and wholesaler was in Delhi, okay. Wholesaler is in Delhi, then shopkeeper is in Rajasthan, and then customer is also in Rajasthan. So here you have IGST, right? So input tax is how much? 7,200, right? Then these both are in Rajasthan. So output tax will be how much? First you have to calculate output tax by how much. See, there is a profit which is giving, right? So this is the selling price. So on this you will calculate the tax of 5%. That is 4,500. Right? 4,500. Sorry, 9%. Right? So this is my CGST, this is my SGST, 4500. 4500. So you have to look here carefully. Shopkeeper paid 7200 as the input tax. This tax was IGST, paid to central government, right? So 7200 he paid to manufacturer, and what he got, 4500 rupees, right? So 2700 rupees extra he paid to central government. Got my point? 7200 he paid as IGST to central government. He received only 4500, right? So he paid 2700 rupees extra to central government. So that will be deducted from state government. So state government, how much he got? 4500. 2700 he extra paid to central government. So 1800 rupees he has the tax liability which he will pay to central government. So he will pay to central government how much? 1800 rupees, because anyways central he has paid 7200 and input GST. He got the output GST as 4500, so he got a credit, extra credit of 2700 rupees because he paid central government more what he received. So this extra what he paid to central government will be compensated by state government, right? So we'll come to the third point. Third point is the amount received by Delhi government. So here, how much Delhi government will receive the amount here. So if you see, right, Delhi government received the last leg. The amount received Delhi government is null. Why? Because he already paid to, because he received. Okay, the amount paid is null because the wholesaler was in Delhi, right? Shopkeeper was in Rajasthan, right? So what all tax shopkeeper paid to wholesaler? It was IGST, right? So Delhi received zero tax because it was interstate, and interstate all tax go to central. Then the fourth question here is the amount received by central government. So central government received how much? So 7200 for interstate, remember, 7200 for interstate, right? So that's all the central government will get. So if I show you here, see, because after that my notepad is screwed big time. Wait. See, because shopkeeper paid 7200 at IGST, right? He received 4500 only, right? So actually he paid 27 rupees extra, so he paid 7200 rupees. The amount which consumer pay for the article is very straightforward: 5000, 50,000 plus there are two GST, SGST and CGST, so 59,000 rupees the amount paid. Last example I am taking it today. After this we'll move to exercises. I had a plan to cover all 15 examples or 16 examples, but now we are just covering example 22 to example 12, and then we'll start the exercise. So this is very easy. He's an Akash. who lives in Bihar. He sells to Sanjeev, who is also in Bihar, something for 20,000 rupees an article, and he is making 10% of discount, right? So selling price of Akash is how much? 20,000 plus 2,000, right? 22,000, right? On that, GST is how much? 18%, 9% is GST. So 9% CGST. So if you see, right, this Sanjeev input GST is how much? 1980, 1980. Then Sanjeev sell it to Rahman in Odisha. So now he's selling to Rahman, who is in Odisha. So here IGST will come into picture, right? At a profit of 15%. So selling price of Sanjeev is how much? 2200, 2000 plus 15%. So 25300. This is the selling price. In this you'll get output GST, will be totally your IGST, so interstate, right? So 18% is how much? 4554. So output GST is 4554. What is tax liability? Is very easy. Tax liability is 1980, which he paid to SGST, plus 1980, which he pays to CGST. That is 594. So 594 he will pay to central government, right? Thanks. Now I will end up this video. The next lecture will take out the exercises of GST. Thanks everyone.